the offer on the same car has been reduced by slightly more than 5% and really that wasn't even from its high watermark, because the high watermark was when they offered you a little over $20,000. So yeah, it's definitely been a reduction, probably of 5.5%.
All right, Pops, how you doing this morning?
Oh my God, if I was any better, I'd probably be wearing a black t-shirt.
Soon enough, Dad, you're going to be wearing your "If it's taxable, it's negotiable" t-shirt. I ordered you one from our brand new merch store.
Oh my God! Well, thank you. Which one am I getting? If it's taxable, it's negotiable.
Yeah, say it with your chest. You're the one who came up with it.
Oh, I like that. That could be the next t-shirt that says "Say it with your chest."
Hey, but actually, but we're not going to spend a bunch of time promoting our merch. If you're interested in it, grab some. If you're not, that's A-okay. We are, however, going to be giving away one t-shirt every day leading up to the launch of the Your Auto Advocate browser extension and platform and all that fun stuff, which is tentatively like a day or two after the election. Knock on wood if everything goes well. So to be eligible for that, just comment down below, be subscribed to Your Auto Advocate, and then we'll follow up with someone randomly from each video, and you're going to get a t-shirt that you can then wear when you go to buy your car. It says it's taxable.
And you know what, Zach? You should prove to folks that we're non-discriminatory, and you should award a t-shirt to somebody that trashes us in a comment.
Actually, yeah. How about the first t-shirt goes to the person that roasts us the hardest in today's video? So roast us down below. I'll follow up with you. You'll get a free t-shirt. Now, what are we talking about today, Dad? What are we going to dive into?
Well, I thought, rumor has it, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but rumor has it that Carvana has not yet sold your old S90. And so I think we're going to look at what's going on with your S90 and what the pricing might be compared to what it was when they first offered it up for sale. So I think, if you didn't lie to me, that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, and so I just shared my screen with you, Dad, so you should be able to see it, right? It says get your offer.
Yes.
So what I was thinking we would do, in that same vein of what you just described, yes, my car is still sort of for sale. It says vehicle unavailable on the page, but we did a video. We'll put a little clip in. All right, so that's a wrap. They're coming. They've got the Uber ordered. Just sold a car to Carvana. Again, super seamless, super easy. I'm watching these guys right in front of me buy their first car, or their car from Carvana. Tahisha, my girl who helped me, is walking towards me. I told her I was crazy and was talking into my phone, and now she gets proof of that. Bye. $25,990 is what they're selling it for. I sold it to them for a little under $20,000, if memory serves me correctly. What I thought we could do is, you can still, on their submit a vehicle, you can still enter my old VIN and put the mileage in. And I was seeing, let's see what the offer is if they were going to buy my car today, because I think it indicates, Dad, what we've been talking about in our weekly used car updates and the auto industry updates in general. Prices are going down, and I think this will be a super interesting way to quantify how much they've come down. What do you think?
Okay. Let's, as someone once said, let's quantify.
That's quantified. Sounds good coming from you. Okay, so I already put the VIN in. Which I had forgot what my VIN was, but obviously it's back here on the listing. Yeah. I put the mileage in at 74,017, but then it gave me an error when I did that. You'll see, right? It's so obviously the car actually has 74,514. So I'm not sure why the Carvana listing says 74,017, but hey, that's not the end of the world. Let me copy that, paste that. And this is my current zip code. If you're in the area, hi. Black exterior color. Let's hit next. This is super interesting to me, by the way. I haven't tested this yet, so I don't know if they'll actually give us an offer or if they checked that they're the owners of it. The car had all the standard features. It had the heads-up display. It had the premium wheels. I don't know if they were alloy.
Yes, they're alloy. Yeah.
They're alloy? Well, which one's better, premium or alloy?
Premium
yeah,
wheels.
because I had the 20-inch. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, you did.
And the surround view camera. And if you remember those wheels, Dad, or at least the rims, all scuffed.
Well, they're not rims; they're wheels, and they're scuffed. That is correct. Rear wheel on the driver's side. Well, God bless Zach. He's an equal opportunity rim scuffer. So we're up to 250 in wheel repair. Yes. Your
You're
20
the
inch
auto advocate.
Your 20-inch premium alloy wheels were scuffed. Yes.
No accidents, no issues, no mechanical defects or dashboard warning lights. No. Let's just say it was pretty great so we can get the highest possible price. We'll say there's no loan. Yeah, you guys can email me. Yeah, there you go. Zach at your auto advocate. Ready?
Yeah. Probably going to tell you it's not available. They can't give you an offer on that because they own the car.
I think you think too highly. We're about to see. There you go. There you go. Wow.
So it went down over $1,000.
Yeah.
In a month.
Over $1,000. Yeah, well, and I guess about 6 weeks. So
yeah.
Is it? Yeah, that's 6 weeks, right? So $1,000 less than what they were willing to pay, and that's also, we put everything in that it was in like the best condition possible. Which I think when I actually submitted it last time, like I didn't put that it was in great condition because if you watch that video, it wasn't in great condition. I mean, obviously, but I think that's pretty indicative of what's going on in the market, Dad. I mean, I'm surprised it's actually as high as it still is. I thought it might be something even lower, like in the 17,000s.
Yeah, but if you consider that 5 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago, whenever it was, and I think it was closer to 5 weeks ago. It was almost $20,000. I mean, you don't expect a vehicle to depreciate $1,000 or $1,100 or $1,200 in a month.
What percent is that? I'm trying to think. You were the one that used quantifying a sentence before. Let's see if either of us can actually.
It's 5%.
That's huge, then. Wow,
isn't it?
That's huge. Yeah, because 20,000
times 5% would be 1,000. So it's about a little more than 5%. That's pretty significant. Cars don't normally depreciate 5% a month, but they do when the market was as out of whack as it has been. So, yeah, they realize that there's a softening of the market, and you can see it reflected in their offer to you.
Yeah, and we've had plenty of people email and share similar stories about how, thank goodness they sold their car to Carvana a month ago because, they got $3,500 more than they would have gotten now. And I mean, this kind of, again, quantifies that. And then it does put into perspective, I mean, they're still holding out potentially. I don't know.
What does it mean? Vehicle still is unavailable.
So we had on the podcast a nice man named Nicholas Henriksen. This was probably like 2 months ago now. And he used to work. He's the one who built Sell to Carvana. Like he was the director of Sell to Carvana. And I was asking Nicky, he goes by Nicky. I was like, Nicky, it keeps saying vehicle unavailable. And he's like, it probably just means it's already sold but in transit. I don't think that's right because this has been vehicle unavailable for 3 weeks now.
Yes, that's
so I'm not sure. Yeah.
Maybe they're shipping it to Europe.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this particular vehicle, but you can see obviously they're holding out on price at $26,000, but the actual value of the vehicle has gone down about $1,000. I think it's just a perfectly fair indication of where the used car market is and puts into perspective. If you still own a used car, actually prices are still higher than they've been because I still have my old, actually, let me see, I think it's right here. Yep, it's kind of gotten ripped up a little bit, but I'll put it in front of the camera. I still have my old CarMax offer of $17,000. And that was from June 24th, 2020, when the vehicle had 72,000 miles on it. So used vehicle prices are still high, but they're definitely on their way down.
Yes, and this proves that they have their ear to the ground with when it comes to what the value of the wholesale value of cars is. They know that there's a softening, and it's reflective in the fact that the offer on the same car has been reduced by slightly more than 5% and really that wasn't even from its high watermark, because the high watermark was when they offered you a little over $20,000. So yeah, it's definitely been a reduction probably of 5.5% since its high watermark 7 weeks ago.
Yeah, and if you are getting offers from Carvana, don't do what I did. Don't resubmit 3 days later. The offer's good for 7 days, and that 7 days is up to 1,000 miles on the odometer. And you can just text them, because they start texting you. You can just say like, hey, I actually want to drop it off now in Nashville, Tennessee, rather than Atlanta, Georgia. Whatever it is, as long as it's within 1,000 miles, don't resubmit the offer, or else they're going to give you the new price, which it's like playing, it's like gambling. Like, it could be higher, but for me, it was lower when I did that.
Yeah. Well, apparently you hit most of the jackpot, but not all.
Man, you've played enough blackjack with me to know that I frequently do not get the jackpot. Different games, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I know when you play blackjack, you don't walk when you're ahead. I know that you like to wait till you've lost it all. God bless you.
I think there's a pothole in Las Vegas that's called the Zach Shefska pothole. That's been filled by the Zach Shefska Trust Fund, essentially.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
What I've donated.
Yeah. They like you in a number of places.
All right, Pops. Thanks for your time. Thanks for looking at the old S90, and I'm curious to see what another 4 weeks does to that vehicle. We'll have to check in on it.
Absolutely. It was fun chatting with you today, Zach.
All right. Love you, Dad.
Love you too. Talk to you later.
Catch you then.
Yep. Bye-bye.